I recently went to London, and whilst I was walking around and I was vlogging around all these people, I had a thought that came to me that I wanted to share with you, and let me just share it with you now. But first, I can't remember who it was that I was telling about this, who I was asking whether it happens in the US or somewhere else that I was, but you will just randomly see people walking or people on their horses in the middle of the road. And so you'll see like horse poo and all this stuff, but yeah, you just see people on their horses in the road in these little villages, and it's completely normal. See? 3 people there. It's a completely normal thing here in the UK. When I first started vlogging, there's absolutely no way that I would be able to come to a place like this. I'm literally standing in the middle of whatever this is, completely open, loads of people walking past, and just hold my camera up and start talking, because I used to feel so self-conscious about people looking over at me thinking that they were staring, when in reality people are just having a quick glance to see what you're doing, but on the whole they're just kind of going on about their business. They're having their own conversations, their own thoughts. They're not really thinking about you. They are literally just curious for that split second, and then they go back to whatever it is they're doing. So I feel like if you are at that point where you're still very self-conscious about talking in public, just keep practicing. And I feel like you have to just kind of throw yourself into those situations where there are a lot of people around, and just have blinkers on and just focus on what you're saying and what you're talking to the camera about, and it'll get easier. I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight, but the more you do it, it's definitely going to get easier. The other thing that I will say is, if you find places where there tends to be a lot of tourists or people using their phones, then that can also make it a lot easier for you, because those people are most definitely not thinking about you. They're just trying to get their pictures and shoot their video footage. So find those spots where it's busy, but with tourists, or people that are just looking at tourist attractions and getting content for those. It makes it easier. At least it did for me anyway. And if someone looks at you, just smile. Just smile. See, somewhere like this, where it's incredibly busy, with lots of other people who are taking videos and photos of their own thing, makes it easier, because these people are definitely not looking at you. They're just trying to get their own pictures, their own video footage. This is a busy spot because Tower Bridge is just over there, so a lot of people are taking photos and videos and stuff. So, busy places where there are tourist attractions and loads of other people shooting video and photo as well is going to really help. So anyway, I did recently share a video which talks about confidence in general and some other things to do with starting a YouTube channel. And so it was just about how you need to keep practicing and doing the thing in order to get confident, because if you're not doing it, then the confidence isn't going to come. You can't wait to be confident. So that's kind of the gist. But I also have a handbook, Confidence on Camera, and if you're still struggling and you still feel like you just can't even get in front of the camera and you just feel awkward, even just by yourself, just being on camera, then that handbook will definitely help you out. So I've dropped a link in the description to that. But let me know, how are you doing? How do you feel about vlogging in public or just talking to the camera in general? Drop a comment and I'll catch you on the next video.